comes Hydroxide with the last-ditch effort, and Hot Rod with...
Blocks, so who likes wins? Oh, they get a return! Get it up in here, and again, they are getting them. No, not. Oh! He's oh, and a big return!
Oh, man.
I love esports!
All right.
Or not.
Go ahead. We're good at this, okay?
Oh, we're awesome. We're the best. What's up, everybody? Freaky here doing some Eurocasting tonight. And with me today is ArmedPenguin. What's up, buddy?
Hello, everyone. Not much, just getting ready to cast a bit. And yeah, it should be a very good match between PLD and Flamboyant.
Yeah, a loser bracket for the EUTL. Here we go, Flamboyant versus PLD, Poor Life Decisions, and the teams are going through the map bans right now, and thankfully the first map that was banned was Rain Dance, so there will be no golf commentary tonight.
Yeah, followed quickly by DX, so these two maps will not be played tonight. And now they're just dropping maps until we get to the first one.
Yeah,
so far...
now, yeah, DX, Rain Dance, Dry Dock.
Permafrost, Sunstar, and it's down to Flam to pick the last map, basically.
So once we get that all figured out, we all know what maps we're playing tonight. But what do you think tonight? It looks like the voting is heavily in favor into Flamboyant. Can PLD do something about this tonight?
Well, it's not gonna be easy. It's an uphill struggle, and as we say that, they banned Kata, so Arx Novena is gonna be the first map.
Damn.
And yeah, I mean, PLD certainly face an uphill struggle, as I said, I think. So it's just gonna come down if Flam can, if Flam are off their game. PLD definitely has a chance, but it's gonna be very hard for them. Like everyone favors Flam to this. I mean, they even shouldn't be in the losers bracket according to some, because nobody expected them to lose to Pelican the way they did. So I don't know, they might be still low on the morale, or they could be itching to get back in the fight. So it depends on this, because if you lose here, you're out. You're out of season 3.
Yeah, this is a loser's bracket.
Yeah, you're fired if you lose.
You are fired!
We needed that, yeah.
You're welcome. And the winner of this will go into play the winner of Climax versus, what was the other team?
Nimble Mind, Zero Life.
That's right. Nimble Minds, Zero Life. And that is actually being casted right now on Tribe's Cast Network, right?
Correct. By Drunken Jedi and Eagly, who is replacing 9watts, who unfortunately crashed with his bike into a car. But he's fine, don't worry. He is just
He's still alive, and that's all that matters.
To the dismay of everyone that doesn't like him, he's still alive. No, 9watts is a very liked person, unless you're an ethnic minority.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, and PLD has picked Blood Eagle, so that means Flamboyant's gonna be on Diamond Sword on Arcs.
Alright, and we'll get this thing started here in just a few seconds. Looks like they're still waiting for one to join up on the server. You might be in spectate, but you never know. But yeah, now that we have our sides and map, Malore saying, Admins, you're up. It's time for the admins to switch it over and get this party started. And there it is. Woohoo, we have admins. Map is switching over now. Tonight on cam and production, we have Aya. Booyah. Extraordinaire. Camera extraordinaire. And alright, maps are switching over. I love coffee.
Well, Arcs is actually a map where PLD do very well on. But, I mean, Flamboyant are, as we said, a bit of a class above. Yeah, no, Arcs is one of PLD's best maps, but still, Flam is very good, so, I don't know, it could be a very close fought game, especially on Arcs. We'll see what map is next. Remember, it's losers bracket. So
either way, it's tribes, so we're gonna have some fun.
Losers pick, not bracket. There we go. Yeah, team's very active in chat. They can't stop writing, so I guess They're itching to press buttons, especially the F button.
And you know, it's nice that it's not all flaming and you suck and stuff like that. It's actually just general banter.
They usually do that between the teams themselves. At least depends on the team. I mean, sometimes there's plenty of in-team banter.
And it looks like, who is that? Delete says he has to take a massive poop after this game because he ate way too many beefcakes.
And Sailor's balls froze. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably very cold in Finland at the moment, so...
Probably. So it looks like we're still waiting on one.
Indeed, it's wait a sec. I think it's a Flamboyant player.
Does Mixed Trash play for PLD?
Yeah, he's their capper.
Yep.
Still rocking the denial tag because, well, switching tags is for no, Mixed Trash.
It's a pain in the butt.
Okay, it seems like we have 14, so we'll be ready soon.
All right.
And, I mean, on Arcs, we can expect a lot of semi-grabbing from both sides, really. I mean, both these offenses are known for doing it. PLD especially, they semi-grab like crazy usually. I mean, you have Power Tati, who's an ex-capper now, and he's just gonna keep doing that and that until he dies, basically. And I mean, it can work sometimes if you manage to avoid being seen by Shrek or the offense and surprise Fingon, then yeah, you get out, but it's not usually very, very easy to do.
So it looks like Flamboyant is ready, just waiting for PLD to give us the okay, and we'll get this puppy started. That's right, I said puppy. Take a drink.
Is there a freaky drinking game that I'm not aware of?
Do you not know of the freaking drinking game?
Well, I didn't know it was about puppies. I thought it was more about people getting fired and drilled.
Oh, there's several rules. Puppy is one of them. I used to say it a lot. I don't say it that much anymore.
Drilled?
No, well...
I mean, drilled without base turrets, it's kinda...
Yeah.
The only reason why base turrets were popular. Because you could hear Freaky say drilled a lot.
Huh. Lol. It sounds like you're enabling me to go pew pew, and I don't like that. You're making me sound like an enabler.
What? Anyway, Etrol King is restarting his router because of a ping issue, so we'll have to wait a minute or two more. Our likely lineup is gonna be for PLD, Petrol on stand, Sailor playing LD, and Delete sniping. Hopefully he doesn't have any more ping issues like he had in the game against Climax. And the offense is probably gonna be Power Tati, Etrol King, and whoever is left, which is Typhoid, there we go. And Mixed Rush, of course, capping. Probably a lot in Soldier, because it's... I mean, on Arcs, the meta at the moment is more or less Sniper is on Sniper Hill, like the hill at the left of the base, and he's usually very much babysitted by the LD. So it's quite hard to clear usually, and if you don't, well, your capper's gonna be mad at you.
They're always mad. They never have enough cover, they never have enough clear.
People are out camping.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. The capper, you know, I used to say snipers were the diva, but it might be a mix between cappers and snipers.
Well, you know, they're the key roles, whether we like it or not, or at least, the roles that are hard to find. So
fuck that, fatty on the flag.
I mean, there's not like, saying key role in tribes is a bit odd because pretty much you need.
You can't do without a single player.
Yeah, you need every
That's what I hate about
single one.
meta.
every single one of those 7 to do well. If like one of the offense players does badly, yeah, he can get carried by the other 2, but you're gonna feel it if like he can't clear the heavy on flag a lot or something like that. It's very much a team game. And by the way, I do apologize for any background noise, but there's not much I can do about it. So you're gonna have to, well, deal with it, I guess. I'm sorry.
Deal with it. Pretty much what it comes down to. All right, so still waiting on one more person to join up with the servers. You know, restarting that router takes forever. I do have chat open. So you guys have any shout outs, send them through chat. Appropriate ones, please. This is the Tribes Extend channel. We have quality standards here. Bullshit! Oh, excuse me. Was that out loud? Oh man, I'm so sorry I transmitted that.
Oh yeah. As we were saying.
Moving right along.
But yeah, I think I did the PLD probable lineup. While for Flam, it's likely gonna be Yots and Clyde playing roaming, Fingon playing on stand, Shrek sniping, and Malor Guillaume and Kenneth playing offense with JPY capping. Probably a lot of double cap gonna come from JPY and Kenneth. There usually is a lot of that. Same as I said for PLD with Power Tati and Mixed Trash.
Yep. Anybody got the Jeopardy theme?
So yeah, we're just killing time right about now. I mean, there's not much else to talk about. The Jeopardy team is being played in Freaky's head.
Mm-hmm. Do 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 do.
Troll King having issue with the tribe launcher. The button update probably screwed it up.
Yeah, I tried to enter the game the other day, and it says, "Hang on, the patch or the installer needs to patch." And I'm like, "What? Another Smite patch?" You know, someone said it in chat the other day, and I thought it would be really freaking hilarious. But on April Fools, if they do an update to where the launcher will, if you hit play for tribes, the launcher will actually launch Smite instead. I think that'd be hilarious. So, Ninewatch, shout out to Eagly, who took my place on a 3-minute notice. Awesome possum. And Black Widow wants a shout out to Malv. I take it that's
team.
Malversation.
Yes.
The
Best
channel we're in.
Best team that is unfortunately now dead.
Womp womp.
But we were #1 on EU ladder, on the EU ladder for like basically until a match was played, because we were the first to join. Hooray.
Congratulations.
We were actually #1. And
So it looks like we're gonna reboot the map and get this thing started.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they rebooted the map, honestly.
It says ping seemed effed for this load.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes it helps when you reload the map or just, you know, switch the map.
GG high raise.
Usually, the ping usually resets for some reason.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I think they have 2 hosts for EU, and one of them is the crappy one.
Well, I mean, the biggest problem this game has. Yeah, the biggest problem this game has is virtual servers. There's no way in God's name this game is gonna run smoothly on virtual servers. Great, we can run 20 servers off one box, off one little thing. Yeah, but they suck. So here we go, we're in game, and I thought they were gonna join the right teams and just get it started, but no, they're all piling on to Blood Eagle here.
Yeah, we have to wait for people to connect slowly but surely. Hopefully.
And now with the new load map, you never know who's gonna crash this time.
Yeah, back when I had a shitty computer, whenever the map loaded, I was always like, please don't crash, please don't crash. Because it slows down to 0 FPS and then you're not sure what's gonna happen next. You sit there watching this splash screen of Drydock, and you're not sure whether the game is loading in the background or if it actually crashed.
Womp womp. All right,
Okay.
we have 14 in server. Just waiting for them to pile on over.
Okay, we actually have people moving, and we're gonna start in like 40 seconds.
Yeah, 45 seconds until this thing starts, but now that everybody's on their respected teams, let's give a rundown of the rosters. And over on Blood Eagle for poor life decisions, we have Typhoid, Ethereal Locking. I want to throw a W in there. I'm just going to call him Ethereal. Oh, it's Ethereal King. Ha ha ha, I'm awesome. Mixed Trash, Petrol, Sailor, Power Tatty, and Elite. And for Flamboyant over on Diamond Sword, we have Fingon, Kennett, Malor, Yods and Cly, Geom, Shrek, and JPY. I think that might be the first time I've gone through a Euro game without screwing up a name. These were
I'm not
fairly
sure
simple.
I'm not sure whether I should tell you or not, but
What? What did I do?
It's usually actually Mellor, not Mellor. I'm sorry, Freaky. I'm very sorry. Alright, the game has started. And it looks
Dick.
like... I'm sorry, Freaky. I really am. It looks like lineups are just as predicted. Shrek is sniping for Flam, Fingon is on stand, the Yachts is roaming. With actually JP is playing offense. No, he's actually captain. Never mind. Kenneth, Guillaume, and Mellor on offense for Flam. Well, for JP is gonna come really soon, but he's slow, and Kenneth's just gonna grab after outfragging the PLD defense.
He does get sniped, and he tries to toss it off to Geom, but that toss-off misses. He's still moving across, but that little mix-up in the toss allowed the...
Oh, Petrol gets
the team to come through for the defense and get that conk. JPY was set up for a flag pass, it looked like, but he's going to get chewed up by Ethereal, King, Sailor, and Delete. And meanwhile, on the other side, during that little skirmish, Mixed Trash left on around. He's coming in right now, as they do have a lot of D. He has a lot of D to go through, and my goodness, he gets kind of double-teamed front and back by the LD. So Flamboyant able to D up right there for that capper, and both first offensive pushes completely fail. It was some good clear coming out from Flamboyant, but JPY just a little too late on that coming in. The offensive clear was just a little too early.
Yeah, and for PLD, it looks like Petrol's on stand, Delete sniping, of course. Yeah, and Sailor's roaming, so pretty much all as predicted. Etrol, together with Power Tatty and Typhoid, is on offense with Mixed Trash capping, of course. And previously, I mean, it was unfortunate for PLD, but they were all chasing the flag, so nobody was really clearing for Mixed Trash. Maybe this time... Oh, Kenneth's out on the other side, though.
He is. Kennett is gone. As I was watching JPY coming up from the other side, but Kennett beats him to the flag. He's out 995. Coming back to his flag stand through the river. Mixed Trash coming into the back. Can he get it off the flag stand? He does, but he gets conked. He's going to fly a mile all the way down to the aqueduct, but JPY does swoop in and get that return. Meanwhile, Kennett trying to get through Ethereal King. Trying to cut him off. He's going to punt it off. Doesn't really go anywhere. And it's actually going to fall right into Power Tatty's hands. Takes a huge bounce. And it's going to fall right back to Power Tatty. But he gets chained out. And Shrek is going to pick it up behind that aqueduct. And let's see if the crash for PLD can do anything. Ethereal King going to pick it up now as he heads out the front. Malur and Kennett giving him chase. Kennett gets the kill. The flag is down. And it's going to be picked up by Geom now. Kennett gets that return. Here comes Geom for the cap. Delete. Doing some sniping, trying to get this flag, not going to happen. And the first cap goes to Flamboyant. It's 1-0.
Yep, very nicely done by Flam. Starting from the great conk by JP, which basically avoided the standoff. Like Mixed Trash was coming in with speed, and JP managed to get the conk and then the return later on. So that helped his team a lot. And then they, of course, fragged the offense from PLD as they were crashing in.
So 1-0 in favor of Flamboyant here. 21:35 remaining.
Yeah, it seems like the Flam tactic on offense is make everyone else think the JP is gonna cap, and then Canada just grabs.
As watching Shrek now for Flamboyant doing the sniping, he's trying to run away from Ethel King, who's chasing him down. And now Fingon gonna try to shoot over at Ethel King, and he's gonna have to chill here for a sec.
Kennet coming on a back again. He
Ken
grabs anyway. He gets through Petrol. Petrol not doing a lot of damage there.
Yeah, he does get through. Lost a lot of his speed on the flag stand. Sailor trying to chase him. Whoa! Sailor just screwing him over and able to get that return. Sailor. Wow, that was like a perfect chain. Meanwhile, here comes Mixed Trash in the back. No one's on this flag stand. Yod's coming up last second, but he's going to be taken out by Power Taddy. And here comes Mixed Trash back to his flag stand, and they might be able to tie it up. I don't see anybody over here for the crash
Only
in
Miller.
time. No, here comes, no! Miller comes out of nowhere. Mixed Trash is up in the air. Flingon trying to chase him down. He's right there.
Fingon
He
gets the
gets
kill.
this. Flag is down on the flag stand. It's right there, picked up by Typhoid, and JPY not able to get there in time. And PLD able to tie it up 1-1 as we approach the 20-minute mark.
Kennet's doing another half road, pretty much, coming from the back door. He's actually gonna stop and duel out the sniper. But yeah, I mean, I thought there was a bit of a, like, Sailor did very well to outchain Kennet when chasing him, but then there was a very low health Sailor against Guillaume, and Guillaume went for the explosive shot and missed. Should have just kept chaining. And they could have had the flag still keep it alive, but hey, it happens.
Kennet going inside the gens for PLD to knock those things out. JPY coming into a side-to-side. Here comes Guillaume and Miller. Guillaume's actually going to pick it up off the flag stand. He's in a soldier, kind of a half-assed shoulder route, and he's just moving along. JPY coming up from behind. He gets sniped. Flag goes down. JPY trying to get it, but Sailor's going to beat him to it. No dice there as Typhoid coming in for some clear, it looks like. Might be a little self-clear. No, it was some clear. Trying to look around. It looks like Mixed Trash was taken out. No one. And the defense from Flamboyant is staying strong right here, just cleaning it up. Look at that. They had 4 on D that time. Yods and Clyde Malore helping out. Shrek the sniper. And Fing on the hop. Just able to duel out the rest of the offense for PLD.
Yeah, I mean, and still, JP hasn't grabbed the flag once, I believe. It was always Kennet or Guillaume.
Yeah, and he's on a route right now. And look at that, Power Taddy pushed out all the way off to the side here, able to put some NJ5 fire in him. And now Delete has him spotted. We have snipers, oh my goodness, the cappers crossing each other way off of the side of the map, and both snipers are trying to punch him. Mixed Trash does get sniped by Shrek, so that's going to go down, but JPY loses a lot of his speed to try to stay out of line of sight from Delete, but Delete just going to fall down into the ravine. And right now, JPY is at the mercy of Delete, dropping him down all the way to 564. And here comes that Falcon fire. I don't even think JPY is going to get to the flag stand. No, indeed, not going to have it. But Kennet coming in for the grab. Looks like he got conked. The flag's just going to fall down underneath the flag stand. And Kennet gets ripped to shreds by Typhoid and Sailor. And that flag is going to be secure. So it's still 1-1 with 18 minutes to go here on map number 1.
Yeah, you can definitely see why Flam were going for those half grabs. I mean, if JP gets shut down like this, and this time no one was going for the half routing, they were all like going for the stand and fragging, so there was no other option. Kennet tried to grab it, but he was like, he had no speed. So.
And JPY once again on a route, but Power Taddy and Typhoid pushing out all the way out onto the side on their offensive route, coming in to clear the stand, and they're going to be able to point out JPY.
Triple Brute coming from Flam. Triple Brute offense.
Oh my goodness.
With the shotgun, they're actually ripping Petrol to shreds.
Yeah, here comes JPY in the back. This decent route. This will be the first grab for JPY, and he's off. He's off the flag stand. No, not very fast. He had to stop, still trying to dodge that sniper. 770. Here comes Sailor with the chain from behind. Flag was grabbed by Ethel King out the back. He's going to toss it. Mixed Trash might get a midfield grab here. It's disc, but Mixed Trash able to get it. He gets disc, drops him down to his sliver. He's going to have to punt it off. It's going to land through the aqueduct here. Nice punt right there. JPY going to toss it off to Yods and Cly. And Power Taddy's going to pick this up at midfield for PLT. Kennet trying to give chase, but Power Taddy, Sailor actually with the kill. As Power Taddy able to hit that shield pack, and he's going to toss it off to Petrol. So Petrol now has the same moving up through the river. Fingon Malore, and who is that? Geom trying to come in for that return. And Petrol going up the hill as his defense kind of forms a net around him. as they're able to fend off just about everybody who was coming in for that return. So here we are, first flag standoff of the night.
Indeed, and with PLD, we're probably gonna see again the offense going defense, and everyone else, sniper, capper, and the 2D players just going on offense. It's a bit of a switch, but it kind of makes sense to keep their best fraggers on D, and especially with Mixed Trash with the American ping and Delete with his ping spikes. So it's better if he goes O sniping.
So Flamboyant gonna get there first. Looks like they have 4 coming in. It's Fingon, Miller, Geom, and JPY. As Typhoid's, they're actually gonna run to the back here, way in the back. As Ethel King and Power Taddy right now just trying to duel out Geom as Fingon is still giving chase. Shrek gets sniped out by Delete. PLD gets that return, but Typhoid now has to go through the Flamboyant offense. He gives him the slip, but he's taken out by the V-pad. He's able to put it off, but Malore's on that thing. And once again, the flag standoff amounts to nothing. Son of a bitch!
Mellor trying the grab immediately, and Kenneth's already in midfield. He's gonna pick this up and punt it.
Oh my goodness.
Punts towards the odds. Oh, the bounce is not favorable, but there's JP. However, there's a huge crash.
Oh my god.
That's not going anywhere.
6 people from PLD on that flag for that return. Yeah, good job by Flamboyant trying to escort that thing, but good crash coming out from PLD.
Yeah, it was also a great offense on the standoff from PLD. They were Flam were really far back, set up, but Shrek got hit by a grenade and then sniped. And the flag fell down almost to the creativity wall, where Mixed Trash was waiting pretty much because he went wide as a pathfinder to get those surprise kongs.
So there goes Mixed Trash, leaving on his route now is Flamboyant coming in to clear this flag. Malore and who is this Geom on this thing? Brutes all everywhere. Malore's they're just gonna pick up this flag and run with it. Lots of chain gun fire now. Kenneth in that strike. Malore still going along, and look out, Sailor is just disgusting with that assault rifle. That was sick. It's like instant perfect chains coming out by Sailor. Let's say, look, what is his ping? 40. Already have 18 kills leading the way in the server. And Kenneth in that strike, just staying around midfield, tossing some bolts on that flag stand to keep Petrol moving. This Mixed Trash looks like he got sniped out. He's going to leave on another route. It's both as JPY the same on his side.
Shrike from Typhoid, so we have Shrike Wars right now as Typhoid runs his Shrike into Kenneth.
Typhoid just coming in right into the back at Kenneth, and that, my friend, is what we call surprise butt sex.
Yep, pretty much.
Pretty much. Just kind of rams him right in the butt. The strike goes down. And what's funny is Typhoid's strike drops all the way down to 429, but he's still going. He just drove right through his butthole.
Kenneth's strike took already some damage, and full Shrike ram does not kill Shrike instantly. It still lives with like 500 health. He's probably gonna go for the Shrike grab now, honestly.
Alright, and he's popping out. The force field is up. He's able to disc it. The force field goes down, but JPY, Johnny on the spot with those conks. And the flag is going to go down right in front of the base, and that's going to be secure for the time being. As I don't see, actually, the Mixed Trash is on a route. Not sure if he's been spotted. Shrek a little bit out of position, was getting ready for that strike grab.
Now he's
up in the air. Now he sees him. Mixed Trash does get his regen. Coming down into his route now. Is Shrek able to pop him once, twice onto the flag stand? No dice. Shrek hits him twice, drops him. And so once again, the sniper's doing work on Arx Novena.
Kenneth's been spotted by Delete, but he's still coming on a soldier back to front.
Yeah, he's in a soldier.
This is good self-clear here. He's basically cowboying this, and no, he's not actually going to do it.
Oh, he's gonna pull off because here comes JPY in the side, in a soldier, very slow, just kind of sneaking up. The force field goes down. No, but he gets putty blocked by an Invid. Son of a bitch. JPY moving at about 20 miles an hour, gets buddy blocked by the lone inventory station on the side, and it looks like PLD's defense able to keep that flag secure. Oh man.
I guess that's why everyone's having grabs in Flam. They don't want the JP near the flag.
I guess.
Keeps messing it up. But no, joking aside, it happens sometimes, and Typhoid, I think, might be running a route with Mixed Trash, but they've both been spotted by Mellor, and Typhoid's just gonna stop and K out, I guess. Okay, he's just gonna walk. And what the hell is he doing?
I'm not entirely sure, but JPY is set in the back, so he might be trying to time this clear a little bit. And look at that. He just got chewed apart in about 2 seconds. Meanwhile, Geom and Kennett trying to come in for the clear. JPY has a decent route this time. That route he's taken slows him down so much, but here comes that clear. Sailor able to disc him off. That route is very, very slow. It pushes him far too up in the route. Yeah, Kennett's going to pick this thing up and run with it. And Kennett moving through midfield. Here comes that chain gun fire. No, he misses the punt, but it's going to go through midfield here. Sailor coming in on it. Oh, my God. Sailor, MVP status right now.
Yachts and Klein not following the rules.
And he is the reason why this game is still tied.
It's again, the Sailor was on so low HP and get the return, and Yachts went for the bolt kill instead of the chain. They should learn from units. Don't disc. Don't disc unless disc jump. And yeah, Typhoid dropped. He might have his. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, PLD is down a member. 6v7 right now.
His ping looked to be fine. It didn't look like it was 12 consistent, so I don't know.
And wasn't he the one that reset his modem?
No, that was Etro King.
Okay.
So maybe Tribes crashed or something. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Figures. So right now both defenses playing it very, very solid. Neither team can really get this thing moving. Malor coming through, he misses his grab, but JPY is going to sneak in with a front to back, and he's out the back now. He might hit a rock somewhere back here, but no, he's going to go straight up into the air.
Mixtrash coming in, has been spotted. Everyone's looking at him. He cowboys into Fingon, so it doesn't really cowboy. It just
JPY is slowly moving this thing. We might see some esports here. Kennett coming out the other side.
Oh,
no,
coming
he
from
gets
Petrol.
honked, and Kennett and JPY weren't able to get the pass off, and PLD gonna chain him out and get that return. I'm really confused by some of these cap routes people are using. They're not fast at all. The timing's off. What is going on right now?
Well, it's probably a case of trying to avoid getting spotted as much as possible. Oh, and Kenneth is actually out with this.
Beautiful self-clear. He was able to toss 2 explosive nitrons on that flag stand, and he had a double spin fuser for more damage. Here comes Mixdash for that return. He gets it.
Again.
Oh, Jesus, PLD with those returns. That's like 4 now, just past midfield. 4 or 5 of them. They're just past midfield. So right now, the clear for Flamboyant's doing the job, but the routes, they have to slow down to try to shut down Delete. So we might see more of a push towards Delete and just go for those fast routes and try to fool the Hoff with a single or double clear and just try to keep Delete down. Because right now he's actually got 17 kills. And over on the other side, Shrek with 24.
Yeah,
so the sniper's doing work.
Snipers tend to be high on the fragging list. And Typhoid is back, by the way. He's been back for like a minute or 2.
Yep.
So still 7v7. And he's actually going on a semi-route. He gets knocked off by Fingon.
But here comes Mixtrash right behind him, and Fingon didn't see him in time. Mixtrash is out with this thing, but he takes a huge shotgun shot from Geo, and then he gets sniped up by Shrek, and the flag is going to go down, and Flamboyant's going to have that return easy peasy. The flag was grabbed on the other side by Flamboyant, but it doesn't go anywhere, and it's just chilling here on the front of the base, and that's going to be secure. So 1-1, and it's only at 7:30 to go here on map number 1 tonight.
Yeah, Guillaume proving again that holdout shotgun is max damage, and basically took half the health of the capper there just with 1 shot.
Yeah. Then I think he got sniped at the same time.
Yeah.
He just went from like 90% to like 2%, and then Shrek able to finish him off with a snipe. So Mixed Trash still going along here, trying to stay below that line of sight here. Only hitting 260.
Bartati says no to the line of sight, and she's just going on a actually on a proper route as Soldier.
Well, see, that's good. They're pulling out the double cap while one person is doing the route that you want to be seen, the other one doesn't, and one of them is going to get through. So Power Taddy pulling a real route out here, and no one's on this flag stand, and Power Taddy's going to get off clean. 924, beautiful double cap coming out from PLD, and we have some crash coming out from Flamboyant. JPY is the only thing. He's going to fall off the side, though. Power Taddy down to a sliver as JPY gets chained out. Power Taddy in the back, gonna toss it off to Petrol, and PLD takes the lead 2-1.
Beautifully done, and beautiful clear for PLD too. Fingon was the only thing left on stand with very low health, and he was just hiding. He wasn't expecting a back to front from Power Taddy. He had just killed Mixed Trash. Yeah.
That's how you do the double cap. It's just, well, the sniper, it's very uncommon that they get both of the cappers, and just like that, Power Taddy able to come through, wasn't spotted at all. No one, I mean, the Hoff jumped off the flag stand to get to stop it in, I think, and the LD was off out of position. It was just beautifully timed by PLD, and now here comes Flamboyant shutting down Delete as trying to get a lock on a capper. JPY is doing
It's
once
gonna
again
be back.
it is going to
Slow
be back,
back,
but he's
yeah.
going so very slow. Need a little bit more coordination between taking out that sniper if they want to get this thing moving, but he is coming in the back now, and I don't think Delete has seen him. As Guillaume, oh my goodness, Kennett coming through in that strike, running over Petrol. Here comes Flamboyant. The clear is good. Mixed Trash is on this thing. Power Teddy coming out just at the last second, but not able to get it. JPY is out with this thing, and Kennett running over people left and right. Sailor was trying to give chase, but JPY gonna tie this thing up easy peasy. And Flamboyant, it's 2-2 with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Kenneth with that strike he basically rammed over the whole defense and also killed the Delete with the bullets. So just he was the wild card there.
He basically took out the entire crash by himself.
Yeah, they need to buy another strike to ram into Kenneth. That worked the last time.
Surprise!
So.
It did. Surprise Buttsack.
Oh, Typhoid's actually going Saber Launcher this time. And King out now.
So Mixed Trash leaving on a route. JPY coming into his side right now. Delete and Sailor seeing him. Here he comes. Oh, JPY misses a flag, but it looks like Guillaume is going to pick this thing up. And the flag goes down. Kenneth is on this thing with the strike. He's going to let it fall back, and he goes into the back. We might see a strike grab out of Kenneth, but JPY actually still alive. Don't know how. Sailor is going to get him with a bolt. The flag goes down, and Sailor making a move for it. And Kenneth once again coming through with that strike. Malor is going to pick it up. He's got lots of chase now. He's got a sliver. Here comes Kenneth, able to take out one. Ethereal King, the only one left. The run over misses. JPY trying to pick this up, and once again, Kenneth takes out the entire crash, but now here comes Delete, Sailor, they're all there. The punt goes, it's up and over, Shrek's head, the flag is down, Mixed Trash is on it, Mixed Trash gets the return. And with 3.5 minutes to go, with a tie game right now, every single play counts right now.
Yeah, Kenneth was huge there. He basically killed 7 people in that whole crash, just with a strike.
Yeah, he's up to 33 kills now, taking #1 in the server. No, actually, I lied. Sailor's #1 with 34. So 3 minutes to go. And
Artat is actually going for the strike very hard.
we have some OBS people in here.
Yeah, I don't know why. To me, it's supposed to be playing in the other server
Well,
against Climax.
but lots of clear coming out Flamboyant. Kenneth is going to pick this thing up, but he gets sniped underneath the base. Oh, that sucks. But Malora is going to pick this thing up and run with it. Petrol trying to take him out. He's going to go out the back and down the river. As here comes Sailor once again with that chain fire. Delete does get the final kill. Flag grabbed by PLD. Looks like he got sniped, though. As the flag go down, Yods and Cly is going to defend that thing out in the field. Mixed Trash coming in for it, and Yods is going to return that. And Mixed Trash is going to have to K out and start over. Here comes JPY out the side, though. He's off. 397, not a whole lot of health. And here comes that chain gun fire. Kenneth, once again with that strike on the money. But Ethereal King is going to get on this thing. Here comes Yods and Clyde trying to put a little pressure and force that return. Because here comes Kenneth with the strike grab, and Kenneth's off clean. Nice job by Flamboyant forcing the return, and Kenneth's off for this thing. But no!
The
Oh
creators.
my God! He pulls a Kiwi at about 160 and face plants on the middle of the aqueduct, and you gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh, that was awesome.
And the strike is still there. Typhoid is now gonna pick it up.
And yeah, Typhoid able to steal the strike. It's still got 21.56, and we'll see. Typhoid might pull out a strike grab for this and get that winning cap. So let's see what he can do with this thing. As G-Ohm is heading up for Flamboyant to take out Delete, but Sailor is already there. Kenneth there as well for Flamboyant coming after Delete here. Sailor trying to give some D to the sniper as taking a lot of grenade damage here. Grenades going off left and right. Sailor goes down. Let's try to take a look here. I don't see...
JP's not started yet. He's being spawn camped by Power Tati, so he can't start.
But here comes Mixed Trash in the back. This is looking good. We have some clear from that strike. The strike goes down. The Hoff is off, but no! Fingon launching a Titan launcher right on the flag and able to get the capper. However, Ethel King is still at full health. He might try to grab this thing and go, trying to knock out Shrek, but Fingon able to come back in a light and secure that flag.
That was a great play by Fingon. He mid-air the Shrike and then the capper, basically eliminating all the capping threat field he had on that run. And now they don't have a Shrike anymore.
And 11-7, I might have to steal that.
What did he say?
He said when I said here comes the Shrike, it sounded like it should have been toot toot, here comes the Shrike crowd. Oh my god. I might have to steal that. That's a good one. But JPY is on this flag stand for Flamboyant. Trying to get a lock on him now. He's coming through now. Oh my god, he gets through completely clean. The force field was in the front, and he takes his side. He's out. It's 9-10. There's 5 seconds left in this thing. This is going to go to OT. But here comes JPY. Coming back. Mixed Trash taking out on the flag stand. Power Teddy's the only one there. Here comes the crash. It's not going to happen. And Flamboyant takes it in a tight one, 3-2.
4 seconds into overtime. That was last second play by JP, and holy shit, did it work for them?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, awesome job. That was nuts. That was actually a pretty good game. It took them forever to figure it out, though.
Indeed, and now we're gonna see PLD pick a map. And remember, they cannot pick either Rain Dance or DX.
Well, I'm a little upset about DX, but thank God I don't have to do any golf commentary.
I don't know, people are quite entertained by golf commentary. Then again, the next map could be Permafrost, so... But yeah,
I don't really mind that
Flamboyant,
one,
despite being favored a bit, they still had to struggle quite a lot on Arcs. I mean, it is one of PLD's best maps, and it showed. Now we're just gonna see which map they pick. And it might take a minute or two. The streamer will have to switch a couple of files. You know, like the neat thing that says esports in 10 seconds or something like that. But yeah, I mean, in the matchup in the group stage between PLD and Flam, there was quite a close game on Kata actually. It was 5-3 to Flam in the end, but they won the previous 2 maps by 7. Like it was 7-1 on both maps. So I don't know. PLD might pick Kata. Oh, they're picking Permafrost.
Yeah, Kata. I remember Kata was actually banned.
No, it was dropped, not banned.
Oh, dropped, whatever.
So it was that thing was only for the first map. Now it's everything but Rain Dance and DX. So yeah, I guess we'll rotate to Permafrost. And Flamboyant speaking Blood Eagle. So I guess yeah, we're gonna have to switch the scoreboard a bit. And by we I mean Aya. Since he's the one doing all the work, we're just talking about random stuff. And
beefcake!
Yeah, that's not as random.
A lot of beefcakes getting thrown around tonight.
Yeah, they're talking a lot of about beefcakes. And we're getting awfully accurate descriptions of Delete's butthole. Apparently eating too many beefcakes is bad for you. So yeah, Permafrost, this is gonna be an odd one. I mean, I've seen PLD play. They actually played against the Meth, my team, and well, we lost pretty comfortably on that map against them, so they're solid for sure. They're probably counting on JP not having as many good routes on Perma, because it's a relatively new map for the EU scene, while Mixtrash, who has played the map in NA a bit more. Still, Permafrost is kind of similar to Rain Dance. I mean, the setups are not as long, but the map is still very big. And you need a good coordinated clear, otherwise the Huff's just gonna say thank you and kill everything, because he can hide so much in that stand.
That's true. The difference between that and Rain Dance is, I mean, on Perma, you can, there's 4 axes of getting that flag out. On Rain Dance, there's really only 2, which is one of the biggest problems. So there's only 3 different directions that the cappers can really come from, and only 2 exits of which they can use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, on Perma, there's a plethora of routes coming in, and it's a lot faster than Rain Dance. Some of the
However, you can also keep the gen up, and if you do, you deny the back to fronts pretty much. Combine that with the Doombringer force field, which can cause a lot of problems for the offense if they don't clear it. So PLD is Demon Sword, and Flamboyant is Blood Eagle. Okay, so we're just waiting on the teams pretty much.
It looks like they're about ready to switch it on up.
It looks like Flamboyant is bringing in a sub. They're having JX3 Aru play.
JX3 Aru? What?
Yeah.
Alright, JX3. I like that. That's a pretty cool name. Alright, so Flamboyant switching over to Blood Eagle, and here we go. Just waiting on Kenneth to switch on over. There we go.
JX3 Aru is subbing for Guillaume. They're switching Guillaume for JX3 Aru, and on Flamboyant we have also Fingon, Yodzanklai, Shrek, Melor, Kenneth, and JPY.
And for Diamond Sword for PLD, we have Typhoid, Ethereal, King, Delete, Power Teddy, Sailor, Mixed Trash, and Petrol. So, same roster from the last map for PLD. And here we go, 10 seconds until we start.
Yep, and they're still talking about steaks and beefcakes, so...
Yep.
They're very focused right now.
Indeed. Cheesecake was best strat, though.
That's a good way to start.
Oh, man.
Yeah, same positions coming from PLD. Petrol on stand, Sailor LD, Mixtrash capping with Shrek sniping, Ethereal King, Power Teddy, and Typhoid offense. Well, on Flam we have a Jexter playing offense, so pretty much not much of a change in actual, roles. He is doing that together with Kenneth and what's his face, Melor, with Yotzenklai roaming, Shrek sniping, Fingon on stand, and JPY capping. The build the offense actually really fast, double brute into gen.
Yeah, there was a ton of offense coming through, and no capper this time. They all went for the gens. I do see Mixed Trash just leaving on Rowdy. It's about halfway now, as Fingon is going to have to go down inside the gens to try to knock out the offense, but they get the gens, and oh my goodness, Delete is actually set up at midfield. They're able to get the hop down to a sliver. Mixed Trash coming in. Beautiful job by PLD. The clear was there, the coordination was there, and he's off. However, JPY, the same on the other side in full soldier, 1400 health, and moving along just fine as Petrol desperately trying to give chase, but I think JPY is going to be able to outplay him here, but Delete already set up. Once again, this O-sniping, try to get set up. He's getting O-sniped. He's got 420, down to 260 now. Still giving chase to JPY. Now here comes a chain gun fire. JPY's got a sliver. 100 health, but here comes Petrol for the to cut him off. Does get it, but Mixed Trash has dropped the flag for Sailor. And now we're going to flood it. Oh, and there we go. Flamboyant able to clear up the PLD offense, and we're going to set up for a flag standoff right off the bat here on Perma.
Yep, PLD with the initial run proving the age-old pub saying that if you control the gen on Permafrost, you control the game. Going straight for that thing. No, they actually went straight for that thing and then came up and Fingon couldn't deal with 2 brutes at the same time.
Nope.
That's very hard to do.
That's brutal. That is brutal.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Hell.
Anyway, looking at the Flam defense, they are roaming around a bit. Yachts, Kenneth and Shrek going around trying to meet up with Petrol and Mixtrash on the hill. They're basically... I'm not sure who is in offense here because the defense is pushing the offense so hard.
Well, look, take a look at PLD right now. They're able to kill JX3, but here comes JPY and Fingon and Malor all on at the same time. And here comes JPY. Let's see if we can get a conk, actually. Are any of them? No, none of them are Pathfinders. Typhoid is getting dueled out by Malor. He's got a sliver, and he's all alone. PLD gets destroyed.
PLD could get this return. Sailor's going for it with no health. Sailor, is he gonna do it again? He does it again.
Sailor with that return, so once again, son of a bitch! The first set-off leads to absolutely nothing.
We do apologize for any ears that Freaky might have broken. We don't offer any refunds, unfortunately. With that said, it looks like... Yeah, only 1 brute on the Flamboyant side on offense. But there is a jug, so a very heavy offense from both sides. Which is something you don't usually see lately. Actually, PLD going full heavy, like 1 jug and 2 brutes. The downside of this play is, of course, that if a quick grab happens from the other side and you're in midfield, you cannot get there in time for the E-grab.
Well, here comes the clear for PLD. Mixed Trash, this is going to be nicely timed. He's about 10 seconds out, 5 seconds now. Here comes the clear, beautiful clear for PLD. There's no one on. Oh, my gentle Jesus.
Troll Kick's gonna pick it up, but Partat is Fractal.
Oh my god. PLD had a beautiful clear, but the last explosion from his Fractal took out Mixed Trash, and honestly, it looked like Mixed Trash hit the inventory station and just blew up. It looked so freaking hilarious. I hope I get to watch that on the replay.
The flag basically bounced in the air. Boing.
But Kenneth clean off the stand in a Pathfinder 820. Lots of shots coming up from behind. I don't think anybody's going to catch him on this one. He is gone. No one from PLD is going to be able to catch him. This is a beautiful return route by Kenneth. Here he comes for the first cap, and Flamboyant's going to take the lead 1-0.
Yeah, this is what happens. Like, to be fair, even without a very heavy offense, just PLDs, you can't just get an E-grab from that on Perma. You have to be on route or something like Mixed Trash is at the moment, and he gets out but no health because the force field was there.
The replay looked awesome. That looked hilarious. That was a great shot. Yeah, that was beautiful. But Yachts and Claw able to get that return, so both flags are now back at home. We passed the 20-minute mark, 1-0 in favor of Flamboyant. I see Kenneth on a route right now, but PLD, plenty of defense on that stand as JX3 in the back trying to just kind of fool him a little bit, I guess. Here comes Kenneth into his route. No one sees him. Here comes Malor with a crash cleared flag stand, and wow, the Delete actually got the melee kill on Kenneth. Well done.
Yeah, and JPY, I guess he's not on a route anymore, or he's just starting, because they were all Pathfinders pretty much, either crash clearing or being, you know, being campers. Mixed Trash, I don't think he has been spotted yet.
No, he's about halfway.
Yeah, he's going quite fast, 320.
Yeah, and let's see if the whole clear was there earlier. He might be coming into a completely full stand. Here he comes down onto it now. Power Taddy is still there. The Hoffs are up in the air. And once again, that inventory station blocks Mixed Trash. Otherwise, he would have been gone.
He still took a lot of damage, and Shrek was set up very nicely on his exit, so I think he would have died either way.
Either way, that inventory station doing work as Fingon gently places it back on the inventory station back on that flag stand in the same spot. So they got to take care of those inventory stations. They're getting the hot. Oh, Typhoid trying to come through with a midfield grab, but are not able to do it. And Fingon is going to gently place that flag back on the flag stand.
Kenneth starting around, so double capping's gonna come out again from Flamboyant. And Atrol King at the moment is sitting on the... is sitting there and spamming.
And my keyboard died. Hang on.
Power Tati meanwhile was taken out in the gen by the heavy on stand. And where the hell is Mixed Trash? I do not see him at all. Should be coming soon anyway, there's a lot of clear here. Fingon is down, Typhoid takes care of him. There we go, there's Mixed Trash. He is out with this, 800 health. Pretty much home. Shrek still has line of sight, and I actually managed to take 200 health off him, but he lost line of sight now. However, Kenneth and JPY are both coming in. There's a lot of defense by PLD though. Kenneth cowboys it. Cowboys it out clean.
Pathfinder 330, gets sniped twice, dropped down to 325. Mixed Trash still has this thing though for PLD, and Kenneth is gone. Ooh, look at that. Wow.
Yods is going the death from above route. He is coming very hard on Mixed Trash. He's gonna get... No, he's gonna miss the Kong actually.
He misses the Kong, but he does land a disc, but he gets taken out by somebody. And Power Tad is gonna have it now. Look at Kenny. He's so far high up in the air, waiting for Delete to poke him. Yeah. Well, he's probably looking around for somebody to toss it off to. His Delete. I see him moving across midfield.
Yeah, indeed. And on the PLD side, everything's still clear here. The offense still from Flam hasn't come there yet. So what's going on the other side?
Well, I'm watching. Well, the PLD, they're secure right now, but over here, Flamboyant under a lot of pressure. Mixed Trash, Sailor, Petrol, all there. Beautiful shot. Who was that? Mixed Trash, I think, took him out. Yods and Clyde's going to pick it right back up. It was an MA. And Sailor gets someone died. Petrol trying to take out Yods and Clyde, but Yods and Clyde and Kenneth able to clean it up. Here comes Delete, though. Delete able to take out somebody. He's got Yods and Clyde all alone. Shrek was there as well for some cover. Meanwhile, on the other side...
Not much.
Nope. JPY's got a sliver. Nope.
The PLD defense took a very... I mean, they cleared out Flam very convincingly. And it looked like they thought they were going to get the return after the mid-air from Mixed Trash because they all moved towards the stand. And that's always a wonky play. Like, if you don't actually get the return and you're caught in no man's land, that can be very damaging. But they stood together and it all worked out in the end.
So here comes PLD once again. Delete, Petrol, Sailor, and Mixed Trash all closing in on this thing. Shrek in the back. Looks like they're going to ski back down and go towards the rock in the back. As Shrek is all alone, as Delete, Mixed Trash, Sailor, they're all going to...
Sorry, but Typhoid is very far away from his teammates for some reason, and Atrol King's now taken down, and this looks like a... It's a 4v2 for Flam, and they should be able to get this.
PLD gets the return on the other side, though. Power Taddy all alone up here at the top of the kill. Yeah, he gets the punt off. Huge punt to Petrol, and no! Petrol misses the toss, and it falls right into Fingon's lap, and he gets that return. So once again, standoff accounts for nothing.
The rule of the rule of standoffs. There's always a high percent chance of double retrieves. And PLD is gonna persist with this heavy on, and I think Petrol just team killed Sailor with a mortar.
What?
Well, not like it matters. There's still the offense hasn't come in yet, so it's all
fine.
Here
now. Malor, JPY, and JX3 all over the thing. Here comes Kenneth onto the flag stand as Petrol is off the flag stand. No one sees him. Kenneth is gone. 288 up and over through midfield, and Delete trying to poke him one. Not gonna happen. Nope. No snipe comes through, and Kenneth is coming back to his flag stand with full health, but here comes PLD with their crash. Can Typhoid and Untitled King get there in time? Untitled King trying to go for the MA. Not gonna happen. The flag is down, and Kenneth gets the second cap, pushing Flamboyant's lead by 2.
Yeah, Typhoid didn't have enough mobility as Brute to get to the flag in time to get the return. But Mixer's gonna come in. Oh, well, he was coming in, and then he hit the edge of the stand.
Well, JPY, though, coming in for Flamboyant. Let's see if they can get a chain grab off this thing. As JPY coming in all alone. Petrol is on that flag stand. Not sure he's been spotted yet. As kind of ruined his route just a little bit. Finally spotted at the last second. He's going to mess up his route anyway.
Yeah,
I don't think that was going to go anywhere either. Oh, really? Ha!
Yeah, he had the same edge. It's basically the same thing happening.
Oh, that sucks.
But Mixer was going a bit faster.
So Power Taddy trying to go inside those gens to get those gens, but no dice. Yods and Cly and Fingon drop down to stop that from happening. The force field is up on the flag stand. The back force field is up, and now here comes Typhoid to try to clear that flag stand. Not going to happen. Mixed Trash is leaving on a route, as I see JPY and Kennett leaving on theirs as well. So double cap coming out from Flamboyant. Only seen Mixed Trash on routes for PLD this time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Power Tati has good routes on this map. I'm sure he should have. He's now going Soldier. Still not capping though.
So here's Kennett and JPY going about as high as you can. Kennett's coming down. Look at that. He's so freaking high coming down onto the flag stand. This is, oh my god.
This is a... Yeah,
look at that. Work. Hello. Here comes JPY in the back. Ethel King sees him, but JPY misses the flag. You are fired, sir. Good clear coming out from Kennett, but JPY just straight up missed the flag.
Reach is bugged.
Yeah, reach is bugged. Route broken. Here we some clear coming out from PLD. Power Taddy launching some roof shots onto that flag stand. Here comes Typhoid up the front and a Brute. Let's see if he can toss some fractals on the flag stand. No, he's gonna go inside the gen room, runs right into Yods and Cly, who like
out,
melees him in the butt. Malor is out with this thing for Flamboyant though and gone. Coming through midfield now. He's down to 575. Incoming border. Oh my god, that was close. Ethereal King almost gets him. Here comes Malor, and this is gonna be 3-0.
Yeah, not looking good for PLD. Their Mixer's trying now, but he cannot get around Fingon. Well, no. He can, but he missed the flag in the process.
Womp womp. So Flamboyant's defense holding strong as everybody in the server pretty much just K'd out.
Yeah, the lead's still sniping, so...
Yep, and he just ran into the entire offense.
He killed Kenneth in the process, so that's their O-run delayed by a few seconds.
Well, it would be, but JPY is just fine and dandy.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Actually, so he waited for Kennett. Yeah, so that was about a 5-second delay.
And Partat is now started capping, so yeah, pretty much double capping has been working for Flam, so PLD might as well do it after they stopped doing their triple heavy, because, well, the triple heavy relied on the two brutes getting into gen room, and Yods and Fingon were pretty much like, you're not gonna do that again. They kept camping the gen room doors.
Yeah, pretty much. Power Taddy on his route. Here comes some clear from JX and Malor. Power Taddy onto his route. Ethereal King is there for the clear, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything. His Fingon right in the face takes out Power Taddy. There's Mixed Trash in the back coming in. However, Shrek has spotted. Here comes the Snipes, able to get his regen, but there's all sorts of D on this flag stand. And nope, Mixed Trash hits the top of the base right there.
Kenneth and JPY were coming in at the same time, and Kenneth actually disked JPY as he grabbed the flag, killing him.
Whoopsie daisy!
Yep, that happened. I guess Kenneth wants all the caps.
I guess so. So we have some midfield spam coming out here from Typhoid and Ethereal King. Got Brute spam, Mortar spam, and who is this on this flag stand? Actually, the flag stand is completely clear, trying to knock out. The inventory station goes down, and the force field has a sliver, but Yods and Cly able to pop up back up on that thing. As Mixed Trash there is on a route coming in about, I don't know, 15 seconds. As Ethel King and Power Taddy still trying to clear this flag just a little bit. The force field goes down. The Fingon is off the flag stand. Here comes Mixed Trash in about 5 seconds. My time was way off. But good clear coming up from PLD here, and one more shot on that flag stand, and Mixed Trash is finally getting able to get, pick this thing up. The snipe misses from...
Flam offense is doing work on this stand though, but there's a lot of PLD respawning right now. I don't know if they spotted JP, probably not. He's coming in on side to side now. Really fast, the Soldier going 300 and more, but he gets knocked off by all the defense pretty much.
But here comes Mixed Trash onto this flag stand. I don't see anybody from Flamboyant who's going to be there for the crash in time. Yods and Cly. Here comes Kennett. Kennett's right there. He's able to get the body block. Sailor gets the body block, tosses it off to Delete, who was right there, and PLD finally on the scoreboard. It's 3-1 as we just passed the 9-minute mark.
Yeah, the Sailor was too busy chaining and didn't see that the capper was coming straight for him, so he kind of body blocked his teammate there, but it worked. It worked well in the end.
Heart Attack, by the way, the match was casted on Tribescast Network, twitch.tv/Tribescast Network, and apparently it ended with...
Climax,
I'm not entirely sure who won. Well, the scores were 7-2, 6-1, so...
Yeah, so then Climax probably. Well, lately NMC
whatever team Sardili's on.
No, that's the House League match, actually. That's Axe against the World in Anarchy. But we'll talk about that later. Kenneth is out with this. Very low. Oh, nice chain. Nice chain. Actually, it was nice snipe, but
yeah, Delete got the final kill, but Typhoid able to land quite a few chain shots on him. And he's going to return that flag easy peasy. 3-1. We have some clear coming up from PLD here, but I don't see Mixed Trash. He's actually just leaving his route.
Yeah, he probably got sniped or messed up his route or something. Shrek is sniping here very wide right, pretty much in midfield. And just looking at people and sniping them. He's probably gonna spot Mixed Trash because he's just looking at him.
But there's a shot. You're able to poke him once. So Mixed Trash trying to hide behind that rock.
Still, he's gonna have to wait for regen, so
yep.
They're gonna have to wait 5 to 10 seconds. Or actually, he's just gonna start. Okay, he just got his regen.
Yeah, and he's on his route. He's going.
He's gonna spot the JPY and Kenneth. They're going the same direction.
They are. But that means Mixed Trash will also be called out as the PLD offense has gotten there. Finger on the hop goes down. Clear might be a little bit early because everybody's down on this thing.
Oh, the Mixed Trash managed to get some damage on JPY, and JPY case out because he doesn't have the health to run anymore. So,
but the clear, the clear for PLD was too early. Here comes Mixed Trash onto the flag stand. Jans and Clyde trying to get the body block. And Mixed Trash out as well. So take a look at Kenneth here. He's got lots of chain gun fire. One more shot will bring him down. He's down to 109. He gets the punt off. The flag return on the other side. Shrek obviously able to cut off Mixed Trash. Jans and Clyde going to pick this thing up at midfield. As here comes Power Tatty and Sailor for the crash. Not sure if they're going to get there in time. Jans and Clyde taking his time. Trying to come back, taking the route up and over. Here he comes onto the flag stand. Typhoid giving chase. Here comes Delete, Ethereal King, and Mixed Trash up the front. Jans and Clyde gonna wait for it. He gets sniped. The flag goes down, and Delete zooms through for the return. What a beautiful shot and return by Delete.
Oh, Delete.
Oh, Delete.
It looked. I mean, Yads was right to wait, but he could have just gone for it a bit earlier if he was a bit faster. Didn't want to risk it, and I guess Delete managed to pull the hero return. It's one of those moments where someone gets the return in between 4 people, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's like, guys,
son of a bitch.
Really?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I guess Delete's been playing a lot of Legacy recently, so, you know, his flag passing awareness, I guess, has gotten a bit better. Or his flag catching awareness, I should say.
Damn straight. We had an awesome playtest last night. Played for like 4.5, 5 hours.
I had to leave early, but we'll talk about that sometime else.
And here comes Mixed Trash into his route. He has been spotted by Shrek and Pow. He's down.
Kenneth doing a route again, and he is setting. Yeah. That's a very nice setup, it seems. He's going 380 at the moment.
And JPY doing the same thing on the other side. He's about 250, and it looks like they might get there right about the same time. It looks like JPY might get there a little bit sooner as we don't see any clear coming out from Flamboyant. Really yeah, Kenneth's going to come down. JPY is in the soldier. Here he comes. They're going to get there at the exact same time. And Kenneth able to get
360.
out. Oh! Sniped by Delete. It's going to fall just shy of that rock. Take a weird bounce. And that's going to be secure. No Flamboyant on that thing.
That was a great snipe by Delete. Kenneth was going 360. So a lot of speed there. And Mixer's just going to get body blocked by Kenneth, who respawned and I guess keeps ruining people's lives. Meanwhile, Power Tatty has taken ownership of the gen for now, but he's a Jug and not Brute, which is obviously the Gen Master race, so he's not gonna last long. Of course, Fingon, who was in a Brute, killed him, so...
Here comes Typhoid onto this flagstone. Ethereal King trying to come in for some clear. Don't see Mixed Trash. He's leaving on a route, looks like. Ethereal King is going to pick this thing up off the field in a Pathfinder. This might work for Arcs. Not sure it's going to work very well on Perma, though.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere at all. But if they return it in time, they might not be ready for Mixtrash, who is coming in now. But, oh, Yotsenk like gets knocked off the thing by a Merv. Oh, that was so lucky.
Oh, it comes back and gets that return. Tough shit. But we do have JPY coming in for a route right now. Malor and Kennett trying to clear it a little bit. JPY coming down on it now. He has been spotted. Petrol trying to get into place, but he gets out of the way in time. No, not going to happen. JPY gets through with a soldier. 270 moving along. Gets sniped down to 900 health. But he's still moving along just fine. Delete trying to poke him again. Drops him down to 423.
No line of sight, though.
Yeah, gets out of line of sight. Still moving along. And he's going to take a dive here and head back to the middle of the map here. Try to cap this thing up, give him the lead 4-1 with 3 minutes to go. This might be the nail in the coffin. There's Sailor trying to cut him off. Way high up in there. Here comes the bolt shot. Down on it. Not going to happen. JPY. Flag stand. Here comes the crash. Not going to get there in time. He misses the flag just for funs. And not going to happen. 4-1 in favor of... Mixed Trash coming in. It's 4-1 in favor of Flamboyant. Here comes Mixed Trash onto the flag stand. Typhoid there for the clear. Mallory is there. Not going to happen as JX Aru. No. Yod's and Clyde. Yod's got the kill.
Yeah, there's a lot of defense. Kennett's gonna cowboy Petrol. No, he's not.
No.
Almost got there.
Oof. Kennett tried to pick it up. He gets sniped by Delete. So right now it's 4-1 in favor of Flamboyant, and I think we can pretty much say this one's over.
Yeah, PLD will be out of the Pro League. I mean, out of Season 3. It's over for them. And yeah, it looks like Flamboyant will go on and face Climax in the first losers bracket final. The winner of that will, of course, go on and face whoever loses the big match between Vertigo and Pelican, which is the winners bracket final. And that match should be played the day after tomorrow, so Tuesday the 10th of December. It's most likely gonna be on this channel. Still have no idea who's gonna cast it, but someone probably will. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, freaky.
Yeah. Here comes JPY in a back to front. No dice.
He gets super heavy.
Yeah, he did. Sailor and Petrol. We're on that thing. Kennett coming in just a little bit too late, able to take out Sailor, but not in time. So we do have a little bit of clear coming up from PLD. Here comes Typhoid, Nethro King, Power Taddy way up top on the Sniper Hill. So that's down for the moment. But looks like Flamboyant might be D'ing up just a little bit here. Shrek coming in. There's Mixed Trash getting his regen. He's going to hit this flag stand in about 5 seconds. Ruined his route just a little bit. He might not have the energy to make it.
Oh, no.
Oh, nope. Hits the bottom. Oh, my goodness. And he gets, oh, my goodness, Shrek bringing out the swag pistol. Takes out Mixed Trash with 2 consecutive shots.
I think actually Shrek's been using that pretty much all day. Or all night, I should say. He's very good with that, and when, 12 ping helps. Well, 28 still. JP gets actually body blocked nicely by Sailor. So, no route for them, and with there's still Melor on route. And Kennett.
Yeah, here comes Kennett down onto the flag stand. Lots of D, Delete, Petrol, Sailor. Here comes JX Aru trying to... No, Delete gets the body block. But here comes Malor. 3 cappers. They stopped 2 of them, but not the third. Malor's out with this thing. 5:43 with 14 seconds to go. And, yeah, he ruined up his route just a little bit. I don't think he's going to make it back in time. So that's going to be all she wrote for us. It's 4-1. Flamboyant takes it in convincing fashion. And, if you want to tell them if they want to do interviews or not, it's all you, buddy.
Yeah, give me a second. All right. Yeah, just asking them. We'll see if we'll have someone come in. Oh. So just bear with us for a minute. We're just trying to contact people. Let's see. Oh, we're joined by Mellor. Hello, Mellor.
Hello, hello.
So, congratulations on the win.
Thank
It was
you.
actually a very close game on both maps, I would say.
Yeah.
So, Arcs especially, so I mean, well played on both sides. So, what do you have to say about the match?
Oh, first of all, good game, well played. That was fun, more exciting than we were expecting, I think. Good show by PLD. Yeah, Arcs. I don't know. We were pretty confident that we could play either side in Arcs, so we gave them first pick and side pick instead of taking the other way around. But yeah, they surprised us with their Arcs play, and for us, Bloody Gold is the stronger side, so yeah, they played really well, countered everything we did on Arcs.
Yep,
Must have been studying us.
And we're joined here by Atrol King and Leet.
Hello.
Hello.
From PLD, and well played, guys. It was very exciting to watch, and I'm sure to play.
Thank you very much.
It was, and thanks.
So how was the match for you? I mean, on Arcs it was incredibly close. Only a last-minute cap by JP basically sealed the deal. So what do you have to say about those two maps?
We didn't study anybody. I can say that, but we felt that we did quite well, according to our expectations at least. We have a lot more to go on, and hope to have more games with Flam in the future.
And also, what was the reasoning between picking Perma? I mean, it looked quite close for most of the time. So I guess you had a point on that, but...
We didn't want to give Flam Cats a bloody go because double cap on that is a bitch. We wouldn't have been able to hold it off. So we thought, fuck it, we're both crap at power, let's do this.
Yeah, I mean, your initial strategy of owning the generator and then just killing Fingon from there worked pretty well, at the beginning at least. I mean, it took Yods and Cly and Fingon both to just camp the gen entrances and kill any brute that's coming in instead of ignoring them to, stop that for a while.
Yeah, we copied a sort of tactic from Flam. They call it beefcake. We just call it something steak cake or something.
We don't call it anything. We just take the piss.
Now we understand all the talk about beefcakes.
I had way too many beefcakes for dinner. Roger, Roger.
Beefcake! But what went wrong for us on Perma was that we didn't have fast enough routes, so they were able to do a lot more than us and be one step ahead of us every time.
Yeah, we noticed that, I mean, pretty much the tactic on Flam was to not let the JP cap and get Kenneth to run routes. And, he was going like 380 at some points, so it definitely worked.
It's a good mind trick, for sure.
Please tell me you caught my melee on Kenneth.
We saw it, yeah.
It gave me a semi.
Good return at the end, too, like in between 3 or 4 people.
That's called esports.
Indeed. But yeah, I mean, PLD, for you guys, this season is over. You've definitely given good games all around, so props for that. You're looking to come back strong for Season 4?
Yeah, we're not splitting up. We might have a few players that can't play, but PLD will stick together.
Very nice to see. And Malor, you guys are gonna face Climax in the losers final.
Alright.
So how do you feel about the match?
That should be exciting. I'd like to say that PLD's progress in Season 3 has been awesome. They went from, I think you guys were House League last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went from House League to a top tier team, really, in just one season. And their progress has been amazing, and it's awesome to get on another team that we can scrim at a high level.
Oh, thanks,
just wait.
Miller.
Just wait till Season 4. That don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I can't wait. On Climax, though, I think they have a slight edge over PLD. I think I'd put them at 4th in the season right now, and I think it should be a really exciting match between us and Climax.
Yeah, both PLD and Climax have improved a lot, and I mean, Climax looks quite solid for against Vertigo for well about 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I mean, they're definitely gonna bring their A game against you guys.
it's really cool that teams stepped it up and played at a pro league level.
Indeed.
I find that vital in keeping this whole game going.
I just hope that all the teams are going to stick around for season 4. It'd be so
Yeah.
sad if it falls apart now.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Um,
most likely still gonna keep going. I mean, even if there's no prize money, people's probably still gonna play. I mean, it's not like we're competing for millions of dollars here.
I'm gonna head off. Thanks to the casters and the Flam for an awesome game.
Yeah,
Are we
GG's,
done
man.
here too?
See you later.
So
See ya.
For those of you interested, Climax 1 and 2.
Thank you.
and I think unless Freaky,
Congratulations, Climax.
yeah, and unless Freaky has some more questions, I think we can
Nope.
do shoutouts and wrap it up. So let's go delete.
I'm not good at shoutouts. Thank you, everyone. Is that it? I mean, GG's obviously Flam. Well done. Like, you guys have been practicing hard. You deserve to win this. That beefcake, Roger. That's it.
All right, Miller.
Yeah, just shoutouts to Delete and PLD. That was fun having a full map of Beefcake versus Beefcake. Looking forward to our next match.
Yeah, there was
I cannot wait till Triple X versus Flam. It's going to be such a good game.
There was sure a lot of heavy love on Permafrost. So yeah, Freaky. If any final shots.
Tonight, we have TXM versus Tau on the NATLs. Tune in for that, 10 Eastern. That should be
They're
some
gonna
good
rape.
games. Me and David Bowie. 10:30. Okay, these weird ass times people keep throwing at me. But yeah, that's pretty much from me. Yeah. GG's, everyone.
Yep, and from me, well, thank you guys for playing. It was very entertaining. Thank you, Aya, for doing great camera work as usual, and thank you, Freaky, for well being yourself and casting well as usual. So yeah, we're gonna see you next time. Bye bye.